Good morning. Here it is. It's Tuesday morning. It's April the 18th, and um, hope that you had a good Monday. Hope that you had a good start to your week, and whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're. Um, Hopefully, you were able to maybe accomplish the things that the goals that you had set for this Monday, or maybe to get things started. And anyway, no matter what, now this is a new day. It's a fresh day. We can start anew all over again. But anyway, hope that you're prepared to certainly take advantage of the opportunities that today presents to us, and whatever God has for us on this Tuesday. This morning, I want to share a devotional with you entitled "An Essential for Spiritual Survival." In Zechariah, in the Old Testament, Zechariah chapter 3, verse 1, it says this: "Then the angel showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord. The accuser, Satan, was there at the angel's right hand, making accusations against Joshua." On more than one occasion, the Bible describes Satan as an accuser. And we see this illustrated here in this third chapter of Zechariah. The setting is kind of like a heavenly courtroom. God is the judge, and Joshua, the high priest, he's the defendant. And then meanwhile, Satan, he's the prosecutor, trying to prove Joshua guilty. But then God says in Zechariah 3, verse 2, he says, "I, the Lord, reject your accusations, Satan. Yes, the Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebukes you. This man is like a burning stick that has been snatched from the fire." Satan also will accuse us before God, when we have sinned. He's real good at that. He likes to do that. And that's where the breastplate of righteousness comes in. In the letter to the Christians in Ephesus, that we've kind of been relating to in the last few days, the Apostle Paul wrote in Ephesians 6:14, he said, "Stand your ground, putting on the belt of truth and the body armor of God's righteousness." You see, Paul was alluding, to the armor that, the Roman soldiers wore, back in that day. The breastplate, or, the body armor was a crucial element, of the armor, protecting the soldiers, vital organs. And so in the same way, the body armor of God's righteousness, or breastplate, as some, translations will say, is essential to our spiritual survival. And it speaks of what God has done for us through Jesus Christ. You see, God has saved us. He's justified us. And he forgave, all the sins that we have committed or will ever, commit. He erased them, and he washed them away. And then he placed his righteousness into our account. You see, God gives this righteousness to us. Listen, it isn't based on what we can do for him. There's nothing that we can do for him that's going to bring about that righteousness. The devil, however, has declared war on followers of Christ. You see, when you became a believer, the devil, he declared war on you. You see, he wants to keep us away from God. First of all, he tempts us, and then he tries to trap us, and then he condemns us, and then he accuses us before God. He wants to make disobedient Christians doubly defeated. He does that every day. Yet we are righteous in Jesus Christ through his finished work for us on the cross. He went to the cross, and then he came out of that grave for us. And so So what we need to do every day is we need to put on the body armor of God's righteousness and keep it there. Once it's there, you know how you keep it there. You keep it there by staying in God's word, by reading God's word every day, by just allowing God to speak to you every day, and that just continues to strengthen that body armor of righteousness in your life. And so, that's what my prayer is for myself. That's what my prayer is for each one of us, is that we would keep that body armor of righteousness in place, and it'll protect us every day. Satan's going to keep up the attacks. He knows that time is getting short for him, and so he's turning up the heat. He's doing everything he can to try to, defeat us. But he can't defeat us because we have Jesus in our lives. And so remember that. And I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.